Hi everyone, this is Tan here, back with the Man to Man Coverage Podcast channel. Welcome back to another episode of the NFL 2021 Prediction Series. Last time I was joined with Mason as we went over Week 8, where I ended up going about 5-10 in my predictions. Yes, this was one of the worst weeks ever for my predictions. We had a ton of upset games. This week is just going to be me doing the predictions. If you do want to see Mason and I talk about the football, make sure you check out the official podcast coming later this week. But week 9, I'm very excited for. As you can see, we have a ton of AFC, NFC games, so much so that I'm actually going to have to move the camera over here. Look how many we have. This is the most I think we've ever had in a week. I'm super excited. So let's start doing the AFC column. We have Jets, Colts. These two teams play each other in Super Bowl III, one of the most memorable games of all time in NFL history. I don't think this game will be that memorable, though. The Colts are a team that I think is better than the Jets. I think their offense is a lot smoother, and I think Jonathan Taylor and the Colts are going to run all the Jets. I think Indianapolis gets a big win. Next up, we have the Browns and Bengals and AFC North duel. I'm ultimately going to go with the Bengals. I think that both defenses are good. I think the Browns are better. But in terms of the offense, I'm taking Cincinnati. I think Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, and Joe Mixon, it's just a smoother offense that the Bengals have than the Cleveland Browns do. So I'm going to take the Bengals to win. Texans, Dolphins, two of the worst teams scoring off in the NFL. Even though Miami only has one win, I think they get their second one here. I just trust the Dolphins offense more, and I think that they win. Bills, Jaguars, not a lot to say here. The Bills are one of the best teams. I don't think any upset happens here as Buffalo gets a big win. And then we only have two NFC games. Both are divisional games. NFC South, Saints, Falcons, back and forth. I think that with Trevor Siemian at quarterback for the Saints with Winston out for the season, prayers up to him. I do think the Falcons win. Both of these teams are inconsistent, so this could be a coin flip game, but I'm going to take the Falcons. And then Cardinals 49ers, I think the 49ers win. I think the 49ers are gaining momentum while the Cardinals are losing it. And also Kyler Murray may or may not play, so I'm going to take San Francisco to win with a last second field goal. I'll say 31-28, 49ers win it in the West. All right, here we go, everyone. This AFC versus NFC column. Let's start with Denver and Dallas. These two teams have a bit of a history, some great games between them. I think this time between the Broncos and the Cowboys win. The Cowboys are one of the best teams in the NFL. Their offense, defense, they're ultimately a better team by Denver. I think the Cowboys win big at home. I have Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard in some of my fantasy leagues, and I'm happy to start them this week. We got Las Vegas versus New York with the Raiders and the Giants. That's a cool matchup, but I do think the Raiders win this pretty easily. I think the Raiders have one of the most smooth offenses in the NFL. Derek Carr, he likes to get in rhythm with Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller, and the Raiders are just one of the most complete teams, while the Giants struggle to have any type of momentum. So I think that the Raiders do win. Next up, we have the Patriots and the Panthers. There's some history. Stephon Gilmore's now a Panther. He was a Patriot. And both of these teams, I would say, are good. They're not fantastic, but they're not bad either. I am going to go with New England, though. I do like Carolina and their defense, but the Patriots defense has been stepping up, and I also like the Patriots offense more. Rookie Mac Jones has been playing very good. I do think that New England wins. I think it'll be a close game, but I'll take New England. I'll say 27-23. All right, everyone, this is going to be Tanner's Game of the Week here with the Minnesota Vikings against the Baltimore Ravens. The two black and gold teams here with purple. So you have the purple and gold matchup. I'm super excited for that. You know, just these two teams going at it. They've always had fun games against each other. And I think this will be another fun installment because both teams have been fun to watch. The Vikings offense, I mean, when they get going, they really get going. And against an injured Ravens defense, I think they will get going. However, ultimately do think the Ravens win at home. I trust the Ravens coaching staff more, and I think that Baltimore's defense will step up in this game more than Minnesota's. I think the Ravens offense just will click well, and I think they'll step up more in the big moments. I've seen the Ravens step up in the big moments, Well, I haven't seen the Vikings do that. So I think the Ravens do beat the Vikings in the Gold and Purple Bowl. Chargers Eagles. I think the Chargers win very easily. Bounce back game. LA needs it. They've struggled as of late, but Philly they're just not a great team. The Chargers are better in pretty much every category. Offense, the Chargers have that explosion consistency that the Eagles don't. And defense, Los Angeles is better at Philadelphia than contain the big play. So I think LA wins pretty easily. It's just disappointing that it looks like we're going to get Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes this week with Packers Chiefs. But then Rodgers is out with COVID. Hope he's okay. It just seems like we're never going to get Rodgers versus Mahomes. Even if Rodgers was playing, I would go with the Chiefs. I think at home that the Chiefs are gaining some momentum. I do think Kansas City is going to go on a bit of a run here. So I'm going to take the Chiefs to win at home. Then we have Sunday Night Football here with the Titans and Rams. These two teams once played in the Super Bowl a while ago in a pretty fun game. Since then, they've had some good games. I'm going to pick the Rams. I do think the Titans will stay in it, even though Derrick Henry's out. Prayers up to him with his injury. I do think that the Rams ultimately, though, are the better passing attack. And since they're the better passing team and the better defense, I do think the Rams beat the Titans. And then we have the Bears versus the Steelers on Monday Night Football. The rookie Justin Fields versus the veteran Ben Roethlisberger. It's going to be pretty fun to see. And I'm going to do Tanner's upset of the week here, actually, on this game. I do think that the Bears do win, actually. I think that Justin Fields was showing a bit of a spark last week versus the 49ers. And I think that this week he gets things smoothed out. So I think Chicago and Pittsburgh, I'm going to go with the Bears over the Steelers. And that'll do it, everyone, for week 9. If you look at the bye weeks here, we have the Buccaneers, who last week lost to the Saints. They get, a chance to rest. Washington just not doing that well at all this season. They're trying to, repair things if they can. Lions, tough loss to Eagles. They're going to have time to rest. And Seahawks hoping to get Russell Wilson back. So those are the 4 teams on the bye week. That'll do it, everyone, for week 9 of football. I think a lot of cool games, very interesting, unique games. And that's why I love this AFC versus NFC games, because it's just so unique with great storylines and really exciting matchups. Hope you all enjoy this week of football. And until then, everyone, have a great week and a great time watching the sport of football. Have a good one.